I was doing 7 to midnight there at KFXM. And then I got involved with a lot of the concert promoters that were coming in from LA to do shows at Swing Auditorium. And since I had the 7 to midnight slot and really good ratings, I hooked up with these guys, and they wanted the promotion on the air, of course, obviously, and the radio station promoted it all day long because it was co-produced by the radio station, and that was just a way of getting the radio station to give it a lot more free promotion, and like that. But I got involved with the promoters in LA, coming into San Bernardino at Swing Auditorium. Sammy Hagar was he was from San Bernardino, and he was the house band. Him and Sammy Hagar and the Justice Brothers was the name of the group. So they were the house band for a club up on Highland Avenue, and they would sell out every night. I mean, he was really, really, really big locally. And I remember Sammy coming to me one day saying, "Hey, Bobby, can I open at Swing? Can you get me in to open at Swing?" And at that time, we would do 3 groups. There'd be the headliner. Then the second group would be the group that you had to use with the headliner through the agent. You had to use both groups because the agent wanted to get some recognition for that group so that next year they could headline, And then we would use a local group for the local audience, local people that would, And some of the local guys that Ballin Jack was really big. Redbone, which was like an Indian, they dressed in Indian feathers and, all that, and danced around like Indians, and people really loved those guys. And then later I found out that they were actually they were Mexican guys, Pat and Lolly Vegas. They weren't even really Indians. But they did a great show and people loved them, So we would use those guys. And I told Sammy, I said, Sammy, because these guys were really a draw, Ballin Jack especially. I said, Sammy, I don't think you're ready quite yet, to be the opening group. And so years later, and he's with Van Halen. They're at the Forum, 19,500 people, right? Sold out. I'm standing on the side of the stage where the curtains are with the group, the group's waiting to go out on stage, waiting to be announced to go out on stage. The announcer comes out and says, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it now, Sammy Hagar and Van Halen." And then Sammy slaps me on the shoulder and he goes, "Hey, Bobby, you think I'm ready yet?" And he goes running out on stage and boom,
I left this town about 69, 70 with a guitar and a suitcase and about $50. And it's changed a lot.
Well, and so far, you saw your middle school?
Yep, saw the junior high school, Fontana Junior High, and the church where I was baptized and had communion, and used to go lie to the priest every week. Well, I didn't lie to him, I just withheld information. That's different. This town has changed so much. All these places were all orange groves before, and I used to walk through them every day. Just walk around, go through orange groves to get to another neighborhood. It's grown up. Fontana's a big boy now. It's 100 years old.